Hey, it's Janae here to brighten and lighten and ignite your day. It's Transformation Tuesday. I'm here with another edition of The Gist, helping you to get inspired and start that transformation. Today's resource is a book called No Greater Love about Mother Teresa. Now, she is a canonized saint, so she's considered Saint Teresa of Calcutta, but we all know her as the beloved Mother Teresa. Now, the inspiration for this book was I was asked to give a talk on joy for a faith-based women's group, and found out that as I was doing my research, one of the most joyous people to walk the earth, according to some, was Mother Teresa, so a great source to go to. One of the things that inspiration is this idea about hungry for love. So we know her as being, one of those beloved people who started these missionaries of charity who all over the world served the poorest of the poor. And she was in Calcutta, India, which is considered, again, kind of the poorest of the poor, and she would serve. And she said, though, even though she was surrounded by those in poverty, hungry for bread, she said, yet there's a greater need, that people are hungry for love in this world. And it's up to us to be that love. And in fact, she says, you know where it starts? It starts at home. And it's such a great reminder, because I think so many people might look at her life and think that we have to travel to another country, another place to serve, and yet it all starts in the home. And that's where it begins, because she believes that war and everything happens because love hasn't started in the home. So this was just a quote that she said that I thought was pretty cool. She goes, I have a conviction that I want to share with you. Love begins at home, and every coworker should try to make sure that deep family love abides in his or her home. Only when love abides at home can we share it with our next door neighbor. Then it will show forth, and you will be able to say to them, yes, love is here. And you will be able to share it with everybody around you. But it begins at home. The transformation then, as again, we take so many of her great words of wisdom, is this idea of joy. So again, of course, I was doing a talk on joy. So this is joy, and if you can't figure out what this little picture is, it's a net. One of my favorite quotes that she shares is that joy is the net for which we catch souls. Joy is the net for which we catch souls. It isn't oftentimes, what we say, or maybe not even how we say it, but it's how we live, how we radiate joy to others. And that is how we will attract people and really help them feel that great love that everybody strives for, is this joyful attitude. And in fact, she talks about it being the password. Especially for Christians, it should be, that secret password, that secret key that unlocks so much of the joy that we have for our faith. But too often times we don't serve in joy, whether it's home or with others. And we need to live in this joy and share it with others, and to radiate it without. And so I think her sharing that joy and always having a smile on her face and sharing how important that is so inspiring, because we know that for many of us, the job that she had to serve the poorest of the poor and to clean people off the street and to prepare them for dying, that doesn't seem like a very joyful job. So if she was able to do it with so much joy and love, the work that we need to do, whether it's in the workplace or in our homes or above and beyond, can be served to with so much joy. Because remember, we're all hungry for love, and it starts at home and in our hearts. So from my heart to yours, be love.